Geometry 8.1 Example 1 asks us to find the length of the missing side. Give both the exact answer and a decimal rounded to the nearest hundredth. So we need nearest hundredth, that's 2 decimal places. So since this is a right triangle, we're going to use the Pythagorean theorem, which is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And we're going to remember that the hypotenuse has to equal the c part. So as I plug those in, I get 8 squared plus 13 squared equals x squared. 8 squared is 64, and 13 squared is 169. That equals x squared. Adding 64 and 169, we get 233 equals x squared. Now to get x by itself, we need to take the square root of both sides of the equation. This is going to leave us with x equaling the square root of 233. And that's actually a prime factorization. It does not reduce or simplify any further than that. Square root of 233 in decimal form is 15.264. So we're going to round that to 15.26. On part B, again, we're going to use the Pythagorean theorem, and this time the c part is 9. So I have x squared plus 7 squared equals 9 squared. 7 squared is 49. 9 squared is 81. Subtract 49 from both sides of the equation. That leaves you with x squared equaling 32. Take the square root of both sides of the equation, and that leaves you with x equals the square root of 32. Now the square root of 32 actually breaks down into the square root of 16 times the square root of 2. And when we take the square root of 16, we get 4. And the square root of 2 is already simplified. So our exact answer is x equals 4 square root of 2. Plugging the square root of 32 into the calculator, we get x equals 5.656. So we're going to round to 5.66. Go ahead and pause your video, do the try it, and come back and check your work when you're done. Thank you for pausing your video to do the try it. Don't forget, you are supposed to give your answer in a simplified radical form as well as in a decimal form.